Connection terminated.
Alright, how's it going everybody? This is Digimon Gaming and we're back for another Tabletop Talks. I will be doing this in a little bit of segments. You got first place in the box turn, win a box tournament.
Yeah.
Went undefeated for 4 rounds again?
Yeah, 4 rounds again. Played the poop deck first round, smoked it. I don't know why anybody would bring that to nationals, but they did.
I mean, it does some shenanigans, bro, but obviously against the top tier deck like that.
Smoked that, then I smoked all four, so I made a guy mad. And so that was awesome.
The last round, bro.
And then the last round I played X-Rose, and I literally didn't have anything. I bricked, he gave me 3 memory, and I hard dropped Black War Gray X and set on the whole game and won.
He did, he dropped it for 13,
yeah,
bro. I was watching this
13
shit.
cost, and I
was like, oh my god, bro. This guy literally just hard dropped a Black War Gray X for 13, and he won the fucking game. Clutched it out like that.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Sometimes you just gotta throw some at the board and see what sticks.
Yeah.
And it worked. He set the whole game until I went to Omnimon at the end of the game.
So that was our experience for Team Wars and / win a box for him. And want to talk about, you guys want to talk about something else now? We're going to switch the topic. So we're going to Ultimate Cup. Are you guys participating at all?
I'm not in the Ultimate Cup, I'm participating in Beelzemon Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just for those who don't
yeah,
know,
no,
I mean, at this point, it's kind of late. I was on a waiting list for this thing, and I never got anything from it. So the Ultimate Cup for March and April, they have modified rules, which is single color deck building. Players must construct a deck and a Digi-Egg deck using the cards of only one color. Multicolor cards with a matching color are also legal for use. Mm-hmm. And then you can see additional restricted lists for cards that are, legit for the event. They decided to restrict to one Grand Kuagamon in Chaos Degradation, and then they straight up just banned Death X, Weregarurumon X Antibody, and then Cerebrusmon Werewolf Mode. You can't use those in the Ultimate Cup. And
I don't know why they would hit Weregarurumon like that.
Oh, there goes not.
I mean, it's because it's single colored stuff. So imagine.
But you're running X Antibody in that deck anyhow, so like, why ban that card?
I don't know.
Remember,
Why do that?
X Antibody is a white card though, and there is no pure white. Remember, there is no
I know.
pure white deck.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Why?
actually, I was
Weregarurumon?
planning on playing Mother.
You already
Digi
hit
for
the deck
all
already.
white, like.
Now you really hit the deck.
You didn't calm down, but
I mean, I didn't get a chance to compete, so I might just try to see if someone wants to play a game like playing in the style of the Ultimate Cup. So.
But no, the banning of Weregarurumon, I took that personally.
Yeah.
I'm a metal player.
I didn't run into one.
And nationals, when I want to wear Guru play, or Guru
Playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
I was just playing everybody. Didn't run into it once. Ran into blue flare before I ran into my own deck.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Well, that's discouraging.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think the Ultimate Cup is like a push for all Force players. because
You think so?
Because like every deck gets hit except for all Force. Because it's literally all blue.
It's all blue.
It's all blue and it's okay, but you take these decks away.
You
Now
think,
it's
wait,
good.
so they announced the Ultimate Cup rules after the Nationals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think they were just like, hey, this guy got top 32 with this. Let's try to
push
make this
product.
tier 1.
Push BT11 so everybody's chasing arenas.
I think it's a little bit broader than that. It's looking at what are all the decks at top. I mean, look at what we have here.
Yeah.
All of our decks are multicolor.
Yeah.
Most of the top tier decks are multicolor.
There's no monocolor decks that are winning like that, other than Grandis.
Yeah.
And
But-
look what they hit Grand Kuagamon from Grandis.
Yeah.
But even then you can't run X Antibody, the option card.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Wait, they don't.
you can't run
They
it.
don't run it.
Yeah, they don't run it.
Grandis doesn't. Grandis
Yeah.
does not.
Yeah.
And that's the one out.
But they
had.
hit Grand Kuagamon.
Which what are you gonna
yeah.
substitute it with?
Yeah.
You can't play. You can't really play Examon because it's a dual color deck.
Yeah.
It doesn't run it blue, run it green. I don't think there's a way to run this without having dual color cards.
Yeah, you need dual color cards in that deck. Like, definitely.
Metal you could do, but the thing is, Weregarurumon X Antibody is out, Cool Boy is out. You can find substituted cards, but you're not going to find anything that's going to substitute for those cards that are going to happen.
Would you guys say you hold these online events like the Ultimate Cups in a high regard to the point where they should impact the meta?
No, I mean
A lot of people, the thing is, I was talking on Facebook groups and certain people are complaining because obviously they announced the rules like 1 to 2 weeks ahead of the tournament.
Yeah.
And people were upset because they're talking about like time constraints and shit. And I'm like, dude, you literally all you gotta do is take out like what 4 to 5 cards out of one deck, and you have a whole 2 weeks to figure that out. So don't. And then dude's like, oh, well, I only get to play once a week. I'm like, I feel it. I only get to play once a week too. But you know, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure you can find some time out of your schedule to just figure out 5 fucking cards. You know. And what bugs me is like a lot of people sign up for these main events just to fucking get their participation shit. So like they'll go, sign up, play 3 rounds, and then just drop. Like the majority, every time I played an Ultimate Cup, I always see like at least half of the player base dropping. And they're talking about how it's competitive. I'm like, yes, it is competitive, but you know, how competitive can it really get? You know, you unless you're gonna stick it out for all 8 to 9 rounds.
Going the distance, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're actually winning every round on top of that. Like not just because what's happened in my experience is like I don't win every round. I've won like maybe like 3 to 4 rounds throughout the 9 rounds, but I'll stick it through to the end because I paid $30 fucking to play.
Yeah.
And you know I'm at home, so it's chilling. You know I don't really have to go anywhere and just set up my shit, take my little 30-minute breaks in between games. Sometimes you lose within 10 minutes and shit. You know.
Yeah.
So like you have like a whole hour almost to like just chilling back. But
what I hate that it does is like, to be honest, like the online thing is good, but it really what it does is it kind of takes away from your like small local community. If you
you're right, because then
if you
people
got
won't show up to
everybody-
locals because of the Ultimate Cup.
Because
Yeah.
people aren't going to go to locals because say it's on a Saturday. Now you just took away all the money that your local
locals.
card shop's going to make. That's why I don't really participate in them as much. Because I feel like supporting the local community and supporting the smaller things instead of like giant core TCG and all them.
Yeah.
Not anything bad against them, but they're taking away from people that are playing in local stores every weekend, and they're kind of taking that away. Because now people are like, I'll just play online. I don't need to go.
Yeah, it's so easy just to be like.
And it takes away
all you
from
need is
those stores, and it's really hard for these stores to get going when that happens. So much.
Yeah. Okay. John.
I don't participate in any online tournaments because I just don't have the time to.
Yeah.
I'm saying if online tournaments are taking up time slots that are usually not occupied for games like I'm gonna say during the week, if people have time during the week to play and it's during a time for when people can play and get the tournaments done online, I think maybe it should become maybe its own meta and maybe become its own league. Maybe it's its own.
Oh, you mean like a separate?
OCG, TCG, and online meta. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
I think that would be a great idea. Maybe we have 2 different leagues. You decide if you want to go mono or if you want to go mixed. But
30 minutes.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good look. That'd be a good way to kind of split that up.
All right. So talked about that. I just want to bring up real quick. The Union Marketplace is holding a Digimon tournament on March 26th. It's a premier tournament, so it's over at the Del Mar Fairgrounds on the O'Brien Hall. Info for that will be posted on the link on the video once I post it, and I hope I can see you guys there. I think there's about 32 players for the slots.
Yep.
There's some really good prizings and entering participation stuff, so you guys come and check it out. You know, I'll be there. I'm trying to figure out if I can get like a streaming table so I can just stream the event, and that'd be nice, you know, because it's an outside event. It's not something that's through Bandai or anything. It's the owners at Tabletop Tavern are the ones hosting this.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring it up here. I will be making a separate video talking about it a little more in depth and, you know, showing you guys. It's at the end of the month, so it's about, you know,
A few weeks away.
Spring break time.
it's about 2-3 weeks away at most. So just wanted to bring that up real quick, and unfortunately I didn't have Keon here, so I kind of needed him for that. He has more information than I do, so I think that's about it, really. Oh, and we can talk about the ban list real quick. I mean,
Yeah, we got like 2 minutes.
So-
like a minute.
yeah, well, so they are announcing that the next banned and restricted card update will be on March 17th to be enacted on April 1st, which just seems like a fucking joke.
Yeah.
So the details will be announced on the official website. I got people saying they want Cerberus mode banned, limit Cool Boy.
Yeah.
People are saying something, hopefully something gets unbanned, limit X antibody to support cards in general. Someone said April Fools in my comments here.
Yeah.
Some guy literally said ban BT11 Greymon X, Metal Greymon X, Black War Greymon X, and Haiti Force. Limit Cool Boy and X Anybody. Leave everything else alone. Oh my god,
so
dude.
You're a Black War hater.
I mean, shit, bro.
You gotta hate the black,
There's
man.
some salt there.
It's a strong deck, but you know, there's a way to pick the
There's
deck.
a way to beat
It's
this.
uphill battle, yes.
It breaks a lot too. Like, to be honest, there's a lot of times where you don't start with any rookies, I feel like, and you're just like, what is going on? And then if you don't have every single piece, you can't really control the board fully. Like, but if you have like some pieces, you're definitely beatable. But yeah, the Cool Boy. If you take him out at 1 and X Anybody at 1, you hit this deck. You hit a lot of decks, but you really do hurt this deck a lot if you do that. So
Yeah,
and of course Greymon X. It needs to be on.
I'm a metal player, so I'm right there with you. Cool Boys go, X Antibodies go.
So you're hoping that they bring back Ice Wall at 4?
No, they won't.
Yeah, because I'm playing Gobblebot, and
Then all
everybody's
4
gonna
will be
hate.
broke.
I wish they could bring back Calling at least at 2, because you know I can use a second Calling in purple
Cool
red.
Boy at 2, X Anybody at 2.
Wait, what's going on?
1 minute.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of limited today on this one, but like I said, there's gonna be several segments for this. So don't threat. Well, I just want to thank you guys. I mean, we're gonna end it here actually. Now that I think about it, because there's plenty more to talk about still. So, all right. So, like again, once more, thank you guys. I just want to remind you guys real quick that this is a Pepper Breath Gauntlet, by the way, and I will have the next video talking about it with my friend Keon. So stay tuned for that.